I'm going to teach you the best way to increase your credit score fast. The biggest question I always get in email and in the comment section, Mike, can you please help me increase my credit score the fastest way possible? So on today's video, I'm gonna give you the 3 best ways to increase your credit score, and I also have a bonus. But before we get into this video, make sure that you smash that like and subscribe button so this video gets out to more people so everyone can learn how to increase their credit score the fastest. We're gonna start with number 3, but you wanna make sure that you do not miss number 1 because it is the most underrated and people just don't really talk about it enough. And starting at number 3, we have lower your credit utilization. That means the credit card debt that you have on your credit cards is weighing down your credit score. Let's put the chart up on the screen right here, breaking down your credit score chart. Now, credit utilization makes up 30% of your credit score. This is why it tanks your credit score the moment you start to report balances. Now remember, credit utilization is the balances that are reported, not how much of your credit card that you use, it's the balances that are reported to the credit reporting agencies. Now let's put the chart up on the screen to show your FICO scores. And this is directly from FICO. Now you want to get your utilization all the way down to 0% because we want to stay out of debt. I don't care if it's $1, $5, $20, or $100 or $10,000, you don't want to carry debt because the average interest rate right now is 28%. That's insane. Now let's put the FICO chart up on the screen so you can see right there where it says outstanding debt. Pay attention to how it says outstanding debt. It doesn't say how much of your credit card that you use. Now pay attention to the actual center where it says attributes in the little red rectangular box. Now, if you carry 0% utilization, that means you owe no balances, you can get a maximum of 55 points. Now, if you carry 1 to 6% utilization, the maximum amount of points that you can get is 65 points. It's only a 10-point difference, but here's the big but. Look at the very bottom of the screen of that chart. It says box number represents the maximum points possible minus actual points received. So if you already received those extra 10 points, you may not get an extra 10 points, meaning you're not going to get a full 65. You might just get 60, maybe 63, maybe 56. Everyone is going to vary from credit profile to credit profile because remember, there are no 2 credit profiles that are alike. But the name of the game is don't carry a balance, don't pay any interest, and do it consistently. Now coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be adding a secured loan to your credit profile. This is exactly why I preach this to every single person out there. Banking with a credit union is super important because if you're banking with a credit union, you can do a secured loan. As an example, Navy Federal, you do what's called the pledge loan. So what you're gonna do is you're going to invest your money, let's say hypothetically $500, you're gonna give it to the bank, they're gonna lock it up in your savings account. Now they're gonna tell you, oh, would you like us to put it on auto payment? You say, no, don't put it on auto payment because you want to make the first payments until that secured loan hits your credit report. Once it hits your credit report, you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call the credit union or whoever the bank is that has a secured loan. You're going to tell them, I want to pay off 80 to 90% of the loan and put the remaining balance on auto payment for the next 24 months. You want to do this for a minimum of 24 months. Anything shorter is not worth it because remember, you're adding a new credit product to your credit profile. It's going to reduce your average age of credit. We want to keep it open as long as we possibly can. If you can do past 24 months, maybe a full 4 years, that's perfectly fine because remember, once you pay off that 80 to 90%, the balance is going to be very minimal and your monthly payment is going to be very low and that money is going to come all back to you. This is a much better option than a secured credit card because a secured loan is actually making your relationship stronger with the credit union, allowing you to get better options for better credit cards, better loan terms at a lower interest rate. I want to give a special shout out to all my beasters out there that are working hard to fix their credit using Dispute Beast, the most advanced AI credit repair software ever created, and specifically to Wesley, Wesley's credit score went up over 226 points after just 2 rounds with Dispute Beast, and also Marcus's credit score went up 337 points after just 2 rounds with Dispute Beast. And let's not forget Richard's credit score went up 446 points after just 1 round with Dispute Beast. Dispute Beast is going to be pinned at the very top of the comments and in the video description for anybody that needs to fix their credit. Last part's the most important. Now, for those of you out there that do not have the option to do a secured loan because you are not with a credit union, there is another product that I will recommend to you that is called KOVO. KOVO is an installment-based product. Now, it's going to report every single monthly on-time payment. The smallest amount that you can do is $10 a month, and that's the largest amount you can do. There's no other option to upgrade it to a bigger one, but it only does a term loan of 24 months because it's crucial that you get to those 24 months. And the best part about KOVO, there is no credit check, no hidden fees, instant decision, and it reports to all 4 credit reporting agencies. That's Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, and Enovis. Link is going to be in the video description for anyone that needs KOVO. Now, moving on to my bonus, you want to add yourself on as an authorized user to someone else's credit card. As an example, this is my oldest credit card. It has been open for more than 10 years or something like that, possibly longer, I can't remember. But anyways, adding someone onto this credit card right here has super high impact because anytime you add someone on as an authorized user to a credit card, you're going to get their complete payment history from the moment it opened until the current date. So if this has 10 years of positive payment history, that's going to be instantaneously injected into your credit profile as an authorized user. But you need to understand something. You need to do this with someone that is financially responsible. There cannot be a balance on that credit card because if that credit card carries a balance, then it will affect your credit profile also, because remember, credit card balances lower your credit score. So you want to do it with somebody that does not carry a balance and they do not have any late payments on that credit card, because if they do, those late payments will travel to your credit profile also. And let's say hypothetically, some people always ask, well, can my bad credit score actually transfer to that person? No, none of that will happen. You're literally just going to be getting the information injected onto your credit profile, which can instantaneously skyrocket your credit score. But understand something, if you have negative items on your credit profile, your credit profile is not going to react the same as it would to mine that has no credit, no actual negative items on my credit profile. So in order to see the full benefits of being added on as an authorized user, you want to make sure that you have no negative items on your credit profile and you're actually not carrying any balances on your credit cards either. Now, you want to do it with a credit card that's above 2 years, because remember, the more positive payment history, the more it's going to boost your credit score. I have a little secret sweet spot. I call it the 10 and 10. If you can find an authorized user that has 10 years of positive payment history and a $10,000 credit limit or higher, that's going to have a massive, major positive impact on your credit profile, shooting your credit score to the moon. Now, taking up the number 1 spot is reporting your rent. There are literally 44 million Americans out there that are renting either a home, an apartment, or some type of rental property. There are millions of Americans out there that are paying rent every single month and have no clue that this is even an option to help increase their credit score. Boom Report is one of my favorite because you can report your current and moving forward up to 12 months worth of rental payments. But here's the big but. If you've been living somewhere for more than 3 years, you can report your previous payments for the past 24 months. You can instantaneously inject up to 36 months of positive payment history onto your credit profile, instantaneously boosting your credit score. There's absolutely no hard inquiry to use Boom Report, and it will report to all 3 credit reporting agencies, Experian, Equifax, and TransUnion. Now, the cost to use Boom is very minimal depending on what plan you choose, because there's 2 different options. Now, you can pay $3 a month to report your rent every single month until you decide you want to stop it. It could be billed as $36 annually, or you can also add the previous payment history that we talked about for just a one-time flat fee of $25. Now, Boom Report will work with almost all types of rent payments. Boom can report rent payments made by Zelle, Venmo, Cash App, ACH, check, and more, as long as it can be traced to your bank account. Now, before anyone asks, what happens if you pay your rent late? No, it does not report any late payments of late rent. It will only report positive payment history every single month. Link is going to be in the video description for anyone that may want to use Boom. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We covered another big one on the 3 best ways to increase your credit score. Now, make sure that you watch this next video because it is about major changes that are happening to credit reports and scores in 2025 that you may want to learn more about. And if you felt that I brought you some value in this video, make sure that you don't forget and subscribe to increase your credit score.